And we're going to move on to the very next player. Another player on one of my favorite teams. Someone I've defended a lot, but he's not absolved from any criticism at all. And he's a dynamic player. You wouldn't say that he's one of the best wide receivers in the league, but when he plays his game, he can make a difference. And that's Deebo Samuel. Deebo, Deebo. I'm not sure what's been going on with you. Um, and T.O. said something about it before. Seems like you're too busy worried about your pregame outfits than you are with your actual performance on the field. Now, there has been multiple conversations about Deebo as far as how he performs and how he looks when he's going into the locker room. And I'm not here to talk about the way he dresses. That's the style these days for some people. That's the way they choose. That's on them. But Deebo, the last 5 games in receiving, you have been absolutely terrible. Let's be honest about it. Week 11, 4 catches for 22 yards, 0 touchdowns. Week 12, 1 catch for 21 yards, 0 touchdowns. Week 13, 4 catches for 20 yards, 0 touchdowns. Week 14, 2 catches for 22 yards, 0 touchdowns. Last night in the first half, you had 7 targets with 3 catches and 16 yards and 0 touchdowns. And you had 2 drops in that game. You had 2 drops in that game. You had 2 carries with a total of 3 yards, averaging 1.5 yards per carry. And you had a false start penalty and tackled your own teammate in the process of that. Now, you are great when it comes to the kickoff return and everything like that, but that's not what you are here for. You're here to make a difference on the offense. Now, you could say that people have figured out the way the wide back thing when it comes to you being a wide receiver and a running back at the same time, and it's not successful anymore. And maybe you could put that on Kyle Shanahan, but the receiving is on you. Now, I get it. You haven't been getting targeted as much as you think that you should have, but last night there was no excuse to that because you got the ball thrown your way multiple times. And the one play where you could have changed the alteration of the game and we possibly could have won. Who knows what the situation may be, but it would have at least sparked the offense some. You dropped the ball when it was given to you and you were wide open on a slant. Deebo, I'm not saying that you need to be gone because that's one thing I'll never say. I don't think you need to be traded. I don't think you need to be cut. I think you belong in San Francisco. But if you're going to talk about not getting targets, then you have to make the plays when the plays are given to you, when the opportunities are given to you. If you're not making plays when the opportunities given to you, then opportunities may be taken away. Let's just be honest about it. That's what happens in the NFL. That's what happens in sports. So what are you going to do to improve that? I don't know, but right now, Deebo Samuel, you are in the doghouse. My guy, you in the doghouse. Now we get to the dog.